wish there was a way to get rid of those things. Wow. Anyway, with partially melted armor, let's continue on to the Confluence. Apparently I missed somebody in that previous level. But no matter. Oh, wow. Wow. That's quite a little welcoming committee they have going here. RIP! Those tornadoes are just causing absolute chaos over there. God, the music for this particular level is so fitting for that starting area. Wow, no! I don't want to get creamed again. Okay, good. The Lich is dead. Actually, wait a minute. Since he's a Lich, I think from my understanding, a Lich is, in fact, a very powerful necromancer who kind of put himself into an undead state in order to increase his power. So technically, he was dead already. I don't know. I sometimes tend to overthink things like that. I would definitely recommend using the Phoenix Rod and Dragon Claw against those. They drop tons of flame orbs, so if you're up against a large group of them, chances are you'll be able to use the Phoenix Rod for quite a while as you battle them. That's of course provided you actually have it. And you actually have enough ammo to use it to begin with. Otherwise you're better off just slowly trying to slog your way through their armor with your Dragon Claw. Okay, now I think one of those switches I flipped actually lowers that teleporter. If you go through the other end of the teleporter before you lower it, you can actually get stuck in there. I've had it happen before. Oh boy, this room. I remember this one. Also, these doors cannot be opened from the other side, but they automatically open if you get close to them from the opposite side. Oh boy. This frickin' room is one of the nastiest around. You've got undead knights sniping you from up there, you've got fire gargoyles in the area surrounding, and you got ophidians in that little lake there. Thankfully, due to the lake's wall, they typically have trouble hitting me. Apparently the fire mace doesn't work as well against these guys as I thought it would. Maybe they have a resistance to it. Well, I wouldn't know. I don't think damage resistances were a thing when this, in first-person shooters at least, when this game was made. Well, I wouldn't know. If anyone else out there does, do tag. Also, apparently, through a little bit of experimenting in other playthroughs, I found out a number of things. First off, that whole scanning deal, you can't do it on the hardest difficulty. The hardest difficulty locks console commands, apparently. And another thing I found out, the fire gargoyles, they can actually hurt normal gargoyles with their shots, and thusly cause infighting. Even though nitro golems cannot harm normal golems with their skulls. I think. I'm not totally sure what that switch does, but... Oh wait, no, I know what it does. It opens an area back in that, that room with the little snake pool. Oh, before we go back... it'd be wise to clean out this little mummy-infested place first. Careful, there are some nitro mummies mixed in with the normals. Thankfully, you don't do so well at short range like this. Especially not when there are barrels in the way. Oh, by the way, you cannot destroy those barrels. Oh, crap. Hold on, I need to readjust my headphones. There we go. That should work out a bit better. Looks like I was being followed. Okay, good. I have a ring. That's why I was checking. A 6 were-dragon trap. No, thank you. More followers. Hey, wow, a lot of followers. Guess that explains all the hissing I was hearing when I was cleaning out this place. So yeah, new recorder, new hardware, the whole hardware confusion of before, especially since some of my files apparently got encrypted on my previous computer. I have no clue how. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump through some hoops to get the games running again because of that. This is, of course, me going through a few more semesters of college. Not much happening there, aside from meeting up with a few new friends of mine. Let's see, I'm trying to think of other eventful things that happened. during my little playthrough hiatus. Ow. Oh, that's right. I got hit in the head. It was either earlier this week or last week. So, basically what happened was there's like a tree growing out of a bush in our yard. It looked kind of ugly, so we wanted to remove it. I was using a little handsaw to cut it down. It wasn't like a chainsaw or anything. It was just like a little retractable handsaw. So I was slowly grinding away at it. My mother was holding down the tree in order to make it a bit easier to cut. Also, that's a trap. And she must have been doing a pretty good job at holding it down, because it was bending pretty heavily while I was cutting it. And once I had cut all the way through the base, it snapped back up and the base hit me right in the jaw. It hurt pretty bad, but I think that's the worst damage it caused. There's no swelling or continuous pain or anything like that, so... Still kicking. Still kicking tail and taking names. What? Jeez. These guys are getting pretty crafty. Don't know how we survived the first one, but you didn't survive the second one, that's for sure. Also, very strange secret here. A multi-secret, in fact. Which leads us back to the start. Also, a bit late to give us a hell staff, don't you think? Man, these levels... Some of these levels would be a friggin' nightmare to do from a cold start, but I'm not doing this. I'm not doing these levels on a cold start. Especially not since I'm headed...